Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the Horror Bar. So today's video we're going to be doing an unboxing. This is going to be the Trick or Treat Studios mask, and it's going to be Evil Ed out of Evil Dead. I don't know how this mask is going to look. Trick or Treat Studios, I'm not the biggest fan of Trick or Treat Studios. Some things turn out okay, a lot of things do not turn out okay. I don't like how they promote the pictures of the actual masks themselves, because they never look as good as they do on the actual promotion on the picture. You could say that most companies do that, which they don't, to be fair. I mean, I found that NECA don't really do that. Mezco don't really do that. I mean, what you see, what you see is what you get, basically. And with Trick or Treat Studios, you don't always get that. So I don't know how this is going to look. I'm hoping it's going to be fine. It's going to look good. I'm hoping that I don't have to do too much work to it. I reckon I might end up having to do a bit of paint work to it, but hopefully not too much. I mean, because obviously you've got this mask, which I repainted and cut the eyes out, and it looks so much better now. The Michael Myers mask, I did do a bit of work to that one as well. Same for the Freddy one. So I mean, every mask I've had to do a bit of work to. So I mean, other things I get right. I mean, this is a Trick or Treat Studios Chucky, and this is absolutely fantastic. So it's when it comes to the masks. I mean, obviously the mass produced, but so is NECA figures, and they always look the same. So we're gonna see anyway. Hopefully it'll look good. So let's get into it. Right, so let's get this open and see what we think of it. Hopefully it's the right one as well. So originally, I think I probably said this in one of my videos, that the one that I wanted to go with me once it's scale figure Evil Dead was the what's it called? The Pee Wee one. I wanted that one, but I couldn't get hold of it. It was sold out. Then I was going to get the other one, which was the Old Woman, because that one's still in. But I wasn't too sure about that one. And then the Ed one came back in, so I decided to go for this one. So we're going to see how it looks. So hopefully it looks good. I'm super nervous. I'm really nervous about this one. At the moment it looks alright, but it's not exactly out yet, but it's pretty creepy as well, this one. So I think having this one out in the bar, I don't think the kids are going to like this one. Right, so far, even though it's in the plastic, it actually looks pretty good. I need to get a stand for it as well, because I ain't got another one. Okay, so that's how it looks. So on camera, on there anyway, it looks absolutely awesome. Under the light, it's a bit rough in places. It does look good, but it does look a bit rough in places. There's a big hole in its mouth here. I don't know why that's there. That's a bit odd. I'll bring the camera in a bit closer in a minute and I'll show you, but there's a hole in its mouth there. Maybe that's to help breathing, I don't know. Obviously there's whole gaps here, because obviously so you can see out of it. I'm going to try and hopefully super glue them shut. Yeah, that's so much better. I'm going to super glue them shut, because I'm never going to be wearing it. It's always going to be all on display. But it does look good. It does look good. It'll only need a bit of work to it. It needs a bit more paint to the eyes. Yeah, it's a bit. I like the way they've glued that, but we'll bring the camera in anywhere closer so you can see. It definitely looks creepy though. Right, so I've got the camera closer to it now, so it looks pretty disturbing. And this is pretty creepy actually, to be fair, to have on display, because my kids and stuff come in this bar as well, so I don't know if they're going to actually like this one. I might end up having to probably put this away for when the kids come in here, because if they ever want to watch a movie in the summer and everything in here, most of the stuff in here is fine. My daughter don't like the like spider gremlin and stuff, but most of the stuff's pretty fine. But with this one, I mean, it's creeping me out looking at it. So I think I might end up having to put this away for when the kids come in here, and then just have it out when they're not in here. So we're just going to go over some of the things that you can see. You can see where obviously where you would be able to put your eyes, so you can see through this mask. So that's where I might actually glue them shut, and it'll look so much better when it's glued shut as well. But you can see the paintwork on the eyes. It sort of needs redoing. You can see there as well. It's like the color is like it's not a white anyway. It's like a yellowy color, yellowy white color. So I'll have to repaint them. There's a bit of extra plastic here, which is annoying. Right on its forehead as well. I don't think I'll be able to get that off without damaging the actual mask itself. I'll probably add a bit more paint to it around the eyes as well. I'd have to go back and look at the actual pictures they've put up on their site. You can see it is official Evil Dead Trick or Treat Studios. It's also got the price tag on it as well, which I did not pay that. Do you know, I've got a feeling, because we've just had HorrorCon. Is it HorrorCon? Yeah, HorrorCon in the UK, in Sheffield. I missed out on that one. I should have gone really, but I didn't know it was on. I didn't know it was on, and I was already doing something, because I could have done it for my birthday, you see, because it was about 2 weeks after my birthday. I didn't know it was on. I already booked some at what I was doing with the wife and everything, so I missed out on it. So in theory, I'll have to do it next year anyway. But yeah, I think Mad About Horror was there, and this is where I purchased this from, and they had the display stuff on, and I reckon this is actually off their display. When they're selling the stuff and everything, with having the price on, they never have the price on, because obviously it's being ordered online, so to say. So I reckon this is actually come off the actual store itself. And then it was the last one as well. Literally when I bought it on the website, I checked it the next day and they didn't have any more in. It was sold out after that. So I bet this was on the actual stall itself. So you can see there's a hole there in the mouth. Now that's probably for helping to breathe through this mask. So I might I'll probably end up maybe adding a bit of repaint the teeth, because you can see it's you can see the black coming through on the white. And turn it to the side. So the side of the face looks good, like the bruising and everything. And this side, it does have a tilt to it though. I mean, I've tried. I keep trying to sort of prop it up, but it keeps wanting to tilt to one side like that. Just droop to one side all the time. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I can't. That's it. I think I've got it now. It's straight on now, but literally I've had to tuck half its neck under there, and you can see that one's flattened out. So I think one side's actually longer than the other at the neck area, which is a bit odd. But you come to the other side looks good as well. Definitely looks good from the side. The hair is nicely done, actually, to be fair. Let's just zoom out. Hang on, no, that's zooming in. Hang on, bear with me. Here we go. So I'll just push the table back a bit. So you can see the hair, there's loads of hair. The hair feels okay, to be fair, actually. It actually feels like real hair. There's a lot of it though, so I might end up having to trim some of it down. I don't like this bit, the way they just glued this bit on top. I don't like the way they've done that. I mean, from that distance, it looks really good. It's just when you get closer to it, oh god, it's so creepy, isn't it? It's very creepy. Wow. So yeah, there's not really much else to go over. I mean, as I say, I might add a bit more. I need to really, to be fair, add a bit more paint to it. The mouth looks really good though. All them teeth and the tongue pointing out. I mean, that bit of the hair is really doing my head in now. This bit, it's just stuck basically. They just took a piece of hair and they just stuck it down, and I don't think there's much I can do with it. And I can try fluffing it up a bit, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with it the way it's being glued down. I'd say this mask is better than the Trick or Treat Studios one. When I first opened that. At the moment though, obviously the Trick or Treat Studios mask is not Trick. Well, I keep saying the Art the Clown mask is better now, but originally when I opened it, I was super disappointed with it. This one is so much better than that one. I think this one is also better than the actual Freddy as well. The Michael Myers one didn't look too bad at all when I first opened that one. I just added a bit of a black wash to it, if that. But this one, it looks pretty good straight out the package. It definitely looks creepy though. So I'll put it in the display and see how it looks in the display. And we'll just have to leave it on this kitchen roll at the moment. That's what it's on at the moment. It's on some kitchen roll just to prop it up. So I'll have to get a stand for it. We'll see how it looks in there, and then I'll probably might actually do a bit to paint to it today. I ain't got nothing to do today, so yeah, we'll stick it in the glass cabinet, see how it looks now. Right, so that's how it's looking in the glass cabinet. So it does look pretty good. Also, we'll back up so you can see how they all look with the ones that scales with the masks. I absolutely love this look. This is why I needed to get a mask. And I did not want to get the Ash Deadite one because I didn't like the look of that one. I don't think it looked good at all. I wanted an actual Deadite. It didn't have to be actual Ash itself, even obviously these ones are the actual characters as well as the mask, but Ash didn't really need to do because obviously he's a human, isn't he? And these aren't really. Well, Michael Myers is supposed to be human, isn't he? But he's more. I don't know. He's more than. It's less human than basically than Ash, isn't he? So, yeah. This is that's driving me crazy. So that's definitely does need gluing. It keeps sort of dropping on one side as well, which is really bugging me. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. It's not straight. I mean, it looks all right on camera, but when I'm looking at it, it doesn't look right. And the book, I was going to remake the book and make it bigger. I don't think it's necessary now because it's not going to really fit in the glass cabinet if I make it any bigger. So I'm glad that I didn't make it bigger already, or even buy the actual Trick or Treat Studios one, because it would have been difficult to display because it does take up a lot of space now you've got a mask in there. But yeah, so at the moment I'll probably leave it at this side for now, but I could easily switch it and put it at that side. I mean, I'm just looking at all their position now. I mean, that's like in the middle in it, so that one's to the side. So that's why I wanted that one to that side. So I think it looks right. So what I'll do now, I'll probably do a bit of work to it now. I don't think I've got any super glue, which I don't even know if I can actually use super glue on these latex masks. I don't know if it'll actually do any damage to them. I can't see why it would. I don't think it should. But we'll I'm gonna do some work to it anyway. I'll I'll keep you updated if I do any work to it. I'll do a little quick video just showing that if I've done any work to it. Just same for this one. I won't be filming myself doing anything to it because there ain't a lot to do to it, to be fair. It'd be literally probably just repainting the eyes, obviously gluing these bits shut, and maybe, I don't know, maybe do the teeth, redo the teeth, just add a bit of paint around the eyes as well, just to make them look a bit more, stand out more, basically. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's just that middle of the hair as well, that's bugging me now. It looks, looks like someone who's just shaved right in the middle of his top of his head. Especially if you pump these up. It's probably going to have to be all flat in it. It's probably going to have to be flat like that. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be flat. It looks better when it's flat. Have it flat down and then it's not too bad. That's better. So yeah, I'll do a bit of fussing with it and hopefully it'll turn out looking better than it is right now. At the moment it does look good though, but we're going to make it even better. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up for us. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.